Superior Court Justice Michael Code says the extensive planning that went into the murder of 23-year-old Laura Babcock and the fact the two accused in this case burned her remains in an animal incinerator and then took photos calls for a consecutive sentence in this case. He called Dylan Millard profoundly amoral and dangerous. He said that Millard's co-accused, Mark Smich, was a willing participant in the planning and execution of the murder of Babcock, and he says that Smich was never reluctant. There was a reaction just a few minutes ago from family members here outside the courthouse. Reaction from Laura Babcock's father, Clayton, who calls the two men accused of the murder of his daughter cowards.
In addition to being murderers, this pair are cowards. We could have accepted an earlier parole eligibility, but when asked in court if they had any final words, both declined to say even that they were sorry for our loss or had any remorse for what they were proven to have done. Justice has been served to the murderers of our cherished daughter, Laura. If there ever was a reason to punish to the full extent of the law, this was it. Somehow life imprisonment seems lenient when Laura didn't even get to see her 24th birthday. Without our Laura, our days will never be as joyful as they once were. After almost 6 years, the pain is as great as ever.
This does nothing to bring back their daughter, but hopefully the sentence will deter others, as Justice Code said, and obviously we feel that it was appropriate in these circumstances.
Now, Millard and Smich will have to serve the 25-year life sentence for the murder of Laura Babcock back-to-back with their previous conviction and sentence given in the murder of the Tim Bosma case out of Ancaster. Justice Code also saying that given the horrific nature of this crime and the sentence is not unduly long or harsh, and this does mean that Millard and Smich will have to serve 50 years before being eligible for parole. Even with time served, both men will be in their late 70s when their mandatory sentences are complete. Millard still faces yet another third murder trial. It'll start next month. He's accused in the shooting death of his own father, the owner of Millard Air.